So we all know what happened at Travis Scott's festival. There's things going around saying that he is not very innocent. It didn't make any sense to me at first, and then I started looking into what this has been doing since then, and it seems like he doesn't care. I'm not saying that he's supposed to care. I mean, you're supposed to care to a certain extent. It's not really his fault that that happened in the audience. Or is it? Nobody knows. But first, what had caught my eye was when he posted an Instagram story. You could kind of look at his eyes and tell that he was reading off of a script. It didn't sound very genuine. He was touching his face like this, trying to make it seem like he was super stressed out, and it just looked very, very actor-ish. It seemed like he was acting, and his acting sucked. It looked like a Saturday Night Live skit. And I was trying to figure out, first of all, how you can hold two phones at the same time and also rub your face in agony. Maybe he was reading off of a piece of paper that was laid down under his phone as he was recording himself on his story. Or maybe he's just an alien and he has 9 arms. Either one I would believe, because at this point, first of all, I don't care if you're a Travis Scott fan, he's not that good. How does he have 43 million followers? All he does is scream and auto-tune, like I said in the past video. You guys yap and yap about everybody using auto-tune nowadays, and Gen Z just... it's not real rap anymore and all that. And then you go and listen to Travis Scott on your way to Speedway to fill up your tank with gas. What is your excuse for that? Now, him reading a script shows 2 things. One, the fact that he doesn't care at all. If you actually cared about the situation, then you wouldn't have a script to read. You wouldn't have anything planned. It would come straight from the heart, and we could feel that. Just like I told you guys a couple of my other videos before, that you guys can feel if I'm being genuine or not, and you can feel if I'm being fake. The only time that you will feel if I'm being fake is if I'm purposely trying to be fake to troll you guys for fun. I'm never going to be fake on purpose just for views or something like that. I'm not doing that. If I don't care about the situation, I'm not gonna speak on it. It also shows that the label is controlling him. So even if he did care or didn't care, even if he did care and wanted to speak his mind about it, the label didn't want him to say what he probably wanted to say, and the label said, nah, fuck that. Okay, whatever stories you make, you have to run by us first. Here's your script. Say this so we can get this out the way. Just like the baby situation. You remember that? He said all that stuff at his little concert, and the internet tried to cancel him, and you can't really cancel a superstar. Said that in my last video. You can't cancel a superstar, and he came out of nowhere and posted this paragraph and also deleted it, showing that he, 1, doesn't care, and 2, the label's controlling his actions. He probably was told to post that for a couple of days, leave it up there until the situation dies down, and then snatch it off his page and go on about his DaBaby day. Now, what seems very sketchy about this entire situation is some dude or some dudes going around injecting people with stuff. That part didn't make any sense to me. If it wasn't planned, then first of all, 2 things. Once again, 2 things. 1, there's no way that you can possibly be this teed to Travis Scott towards the point where you want to inject people with stuff at his concert because he's just so goddamn lit. No, his music isn't that good. He's not that good, McDonald's man. Number 2, that sounds pretty, conspiralic to me. It's not a word, but I just made it up. Write it down. If somebody's going around injecting people with something, everybody knows the whole little seed thing going around. They want everybody to get their shots, and no one wants to get them. And they're taking it to the point where they're even paying niggas thousands, millions of dollars just to get your shot. Why do you want me to get my shot so bad? They was not acting like this when the flu virus was going around back when I was a kid. Yeah, they were pressing people to get the shot on the commercials or whatever, but it wasn't as bad as this. They weren't paying people to get the shot. They were like, okay, well, if you want to stay alive, then go ahead and snatch this flu shot real quick, but you don't have to take it if you don't want to. But for some reason with this particular... I don't know what's going on, but seems kind of weird to me. And then this other situation isn't really that important. He was arrested in 2019 for, I think he like invited his fans on stage or something like that. I have no idea, but it just seems kind of weird that he's getting arrested at all of his Astro Worlds. Like, Come on. Get up there, perform your songs, and please your fans, and get a little sucky, and move on about your Travie way. But no, you want to do extra shit and get arrested. I don't know if Travis Scott planned someone to be out there injecting people with shit. I just know that if I was Travis Scott and 8 people died and hundreds upon hundreds were injured while I was performing my music. First of all, you wouldn't be up there on that little, he was up on like a ladder or something dancing around, and he clearly seen that everybody was telling him to stop. I don't care if you couldn't hear it or not. People was waving their hands and there was cops running around, and you would think to get the fuck down and try to see what's going on, let alone people being carried on stretchers. That's another thing that's kind of sketchy. There's people being carried on stretchers to ambulances, and there's firefighters and ambulance and police out there, and you just keep performing. Either A, the label told you no matter what the hell you see going on in the audience to keep performing because you're our slave, and whenever you fall off, we're just gonna hang you up there on the shelf just like we did Fetty Wap! Or B, he just simply didn't care. Either way, it's pretty goddamn fucked up, because like I was saying before, if I was performing at a concert and 8 people died, hundreds injured, and I seen all that stuff and chaos going around in the audience, I would stop what I was doing, come down and see. But he just kept doing his robot. There's TikToks going on around. Captions are saying, oh, imagine dying at a Travis Scott concert and you're hearing bass boosted going on.
What was that?
No one wants to die to a Travis. No one wants to die at a Travis Scott concert. I don't want to die at anybody's concert, but let alone a Travis Scott concert. Come on. Imagine, Monica. Imagine you're dying and you're fading out and you're seeing the light and you're laying back and you're like, really, I'm actually going to die at a Travis Scott concert. And you see God reaching out his arms and you hear this in the background. Would you get on your knees in heaven and beg God to give you another chance? I know I would, because I would go out completely sad, knowing that I was in heaven dying to Travis Scott. Are you serious right now? Travis Scott. If somebody told me that Travis Scott was going to be the last nigga that I listened to, on God, I just take myself out right there. No GTA, I'll take it out the easy way. But that conversation's for another time. What are your thoughts on this entire situation? Do you think Travie Patty is kind of sussy? Do you think he meant to do this? Do you think all of this is on purpose? Do you think he's in the Illuminati? Huh? Did you see that recent picture he posted with the eye inside of the hand and all that? Do you think that's pretty goddamn weird? I think so. Let me know down in the comment section below. I don't know how to end the video.